everybody. We are, it's February. It's February the 10th, I think. It is Wednesday, yes. And we are in the annex with Flower and her bready bunch. We got little Millet here. This is tiny Millet. Hi, bud. And this is Rye, who's climbed up into my lap to play around. And here's Potato over here by the camera. And here's Corn out playing out of his corner for a change. So I thought that we would do a little close-up while everybody's still kind of active after I just finished feeding Millet, who's doing great, by the way. Millet's 24-hour gains have been consistently wonderful since we've been tube feeding him. Hi, Corn. Hi, Corn. You definitely need more bothering. Flower's gonna clean Millet. Good job. Somebody's got to do it. Everybody's running around right now. They've gotten to be so active in the last few days. They're really starting to get it together and realize that they can move and practicing all that they can. It's pretty great. So, in other news, all three boys are at the vet today getting their neuters. And I just go from the fact that I haven't heard anything to assume that they all passed the test and actually will be getting their neuters today. So boys are pretty easy too. So my guess is that the vet will probably call me in an hour or two and let me know that they're all done. And then they'll come home and they'll be just fine. So that's what I expect at this point. I think I would have heard much sooner if one or more of them weren't able to get their neuter surgery today. So I'm happy about that. And that means that I've got to contact all of the adopters again as soon as it's confirmed. So when they come home, contact all the adopters and set up final dates for when the fancy feasters are going to be coming home, going home, I should say. So that's going to be pretty exciting, actually, and I'm going to miss them all a lot. But it's great news. I also just got word, I was going to start this close-up a few minutes earlier. The kittens have been playing for a little while, but I got distracted right when I was about to start the close-up. I got a text message from Dawes saying that they have somebody that they are going to approve for Rumor's adoption and wanted to know when she'd be ready to go. So that's awesome news. I'm very happy about that. Although I don't think she's going to be ready to go right away. There's possibilities, and we'll work with Dawes to try to make her adopter happy, whatever's going on. But I think the earliest we can do it is to move her to. We've got Myth scheduled for Myth's dental and spay next week. Rumor missed her date because she had the URI. So I think today actually was supposed to be Rumor's day, but she was still a little sick, and we were using it for the boys instead. She's not very sick, but she's a little worse than the boys. So my point is that I think we could put Rumor in next Wednesday, since we've already got that spot for Myth, and we'll just bump Myth. And then Rumor would get her sutures out and be ready to go home the weekend of the 27th, which I recognize is not super soon, but hopefully good enough. And if not, maybe Dawes would want to help take care of this one, if that's the case. They do have but Dawes does have their own clinic and their own way of doing things that we haven't used because we love our vet and lots of other reasons too. I don't need to get into right now, but I know that they're very good. So if it comes to that, that's probably an option too. We'll see. Anyway, of course, that's assuming that Myth doesn't come up with an adopter in the next week, in which case then we're going to have a real conflict. Potato. Potato's chewing on my finger. You're so silly, little buddy. Look at Rye's eyes. So pretty. What are you looking at, Rye? You seem like you're looking right at me. Millet always seems like he's got to sit and digest after I give him his tube feeding, which makes sense, I guess. I fill him up pretty big, and he probably has a little less room inside than the average kitten. So we go a little bit easy on his feedings, but on the other hand, we want to make sure he keeps gaining weight, so not too easy. Anyway, that's probably why he's got to sit there and just look like he's putting all of his energy into digesting afterwards. Hi, buddy, little Millet. What are you thinking about, huh? Hi, Rye. I would rather you were on the blanket than on my knee. Let me put this back over my knee. I think I'm probably fine, but just taking these little extra precautions like having them climb on the blanket instead of my jeans, to help stop the URI from getting in here more than it probably already is. So that's why we do that. Hi, Rye. It's so nice to have you joining us up here in the lap, though. That's pretty sweet, buddy. And Potato is always the first one to come running still when I come in. But now we got Rye joining and Millet. Here comes Millet. Corn's playing by himself in the box right now. Okay, Corn. Oh, Rye's going to attack me. I don't know which thing is more interesting to show you guys. These two are having a good old fight, and Rye's going to fight me. Hey, Rye, you think you can take me down? Huh? So I should mention again that you can apply to adopt Myth and technically Rumor on our website, which is kitten.academy. I just posted new photos there today of Myth and Rumor, and the faculty and some of the other cats as well. So if you haven't been to our website today, you should go and check it out. And I know Dawes says they've got an approved adopter for Rumor, but sometimes these things fall through. So if you're really bent on making Rumor your cat, it doesn't hurt to apply for her. Or Myth, who I haven't heard anything about, so definitely apply for Myth. And Myth is a sweetie. And Myth has been coming out a lot more too. This morning I opened the door and let her come out, and she was actually out running around for what was a long time for her. Um, I think because the boys aren't there, the Fancy Feaster boys were not out. So I think that made Myth, I think she just, like when she runs into Kittens, she just doesn't like that very much. But without the Kittens around, she was doing great up until Maggie decided to start trouble with her. And Maggie chased her into her room and was making her really upset. So then I closed the door and took Maggie out, of course. But next time I let Myth out, I'll put Maggie and the boys away first, both, I think. And then maybe Myth will come. She was following me around this morning and she went into my office and just checking everything out. So that was real good news, I think. And like I said, I think we can build on that if we just don't have the little kittens and we don't have Maggie around next time that I let her out. I think it'll work out. So there you go. So yeah, anyway, there's a few pictures of Myth on the website, the new photo shoot, which, like I said, the website is kitten.academy, and that's also where the application is at. And if we can find adopters for Myth and Rumor, both, we can get the Fancy Feasters picked up, and then we'll be ready to bring in a new mom cat, I think, assuming that that this URI is finally completely cleared up. I do think that the URI is still kind of around because I think that Truffle now has finally caught it. Like I thought it was going to be gone, and instead, at the very last minute, Truffle decides she's going to get it after all. She was like completely immune to it the whole time, and then at the very last minute, she's like, "No, actually, I'm going to catch it." So now I think Truffle's the one who's got a little bit, but she doesn't show any symptoms in her eyes yet. She's just got a little bit. She seems real tired, and she's got a little bit of a sneezy thing going on. So hopefully it won't hit her too bad. But obviously I don't want to bring in a new mom cat until we've got a little bit of room cleared up. So somebody's got to go and get adopted and leave, and the URI is gone, of course. Once both those things are true, then for sure we'll be completely ready to bring in a new mom, which I'm excited for. I keep getting messages from Dawes. They're like, "Oh, we got another mom coming. Do you want her?" And I'm like, "I can't. I wish we could, but with the URI, it would be irresponsible." So soon, though, very soon. Corn, Corn, this is ridiculous. Why did we name you Corn? We should have named you something like Middle of the Room. You wouldn't be such a corner. Could be a middle of the roomer. Oh, wait, we've already got one of those rumors. Oh, now what am I going to do? Wow, I can hear Flower trying to cover something up in the litter box that I can smell quite a lot of. I hope it's actually in the litter box this time. She missed once. Not her fault. The litter box is a little weird, so she was probably in it and just didn't realize that. Can you hear all that though? Okay, Flower. Okay, either you got it or you're not gonna. You might as well come back over here. She's still over there digging. Hi, tiny millet. Tiny little millet bean. Hi, buddy. This is Ryan Potato. Flower, Flower, you gotta let it go, Flower. She's just gonna dig like right through her litter box trying to cover whatever that is up. That's fine. It gives us more time with the kittens because if she comes back over here and sits down, then they're just gonna go to her, aren't they? So much noise though. I feel like she must have accidentally got it over the edge again and she can't figure out why she can't cover it up. Now she's growling at something over there by the litter box. She's very angry about this. Flower, you are ridiculous back there. She'd come chew on the cat tree again. Speaking of how ridiculous she is. She's still digging. Flower, stop growling and digging. Come over here. I'll take care of that after the close-up, okay? I'll help you out. Maybe I should go help her right now. You guys want me to just set the camera here and see if I can take care of whatever she's got going on back there? Oh my goodness. Let's see if I can set this here. I'll go take care of it, then we'll come right back. Okay, buddy, don't move. Don't knock over the camera. It's all you now. Flower, what's the trouble? You didn't miss. It's covered up. What are you doing? What is all this? You want me to just put it in the trash can for you? This is all. You got it. You already got it. Okay, there you go. Okay? Oh, they knocked over the phone. Sorry. Kind of figured that was going to happen. All right, here we go. All good, Flower? Are we happy? Looks happy to me. Hi, Potato. Oh, are you Millet? You're Millet, sorry. I just assumed you were Potato because you were all the way over here checking things out. That's a Potato thing to do. Here he comes. Just like I thought. Now we got both of them. It's Potato in front and Millet in the back. Oh, good to see you playing, Millet. Look at that fighting. Hang on there. Oh, Potato. Sorry. Sorry, buddy. Let me grab my blanket, okay? We're going to sit here and play. Let's do this, okay? Let's just cover me up a little bit. There we go. Oh, hi. Hi, Millet. She's still growling over there. I don't know what's on her mind. It's great to see these little kids getting so much exercise. Yeah, if Custard is outside the door, she probably is responding to whoever is out there, Custard and others. Corn decided to come back out and see what was going on. What are you talking about, Potato? You calling your mom? 'Cause she's coming. She heard you. Come see what you want. What are you saying, Millet? I heard you too. Hi, Corn. Hey, bud. You need to be bothered a little more. I know you're still the shy one of the group. Somebody's getting upset. Might be Potato yelling because he's getting milleted. Oh, wow, knocked down. Drag out fight here. Now Millet's going to take on Corn. You started it, Millet. Now you're going to yell about it? What is that? Is that a little tiny piece of food? I think it is. Get rid of that. There you go, Potato. Pick on somebody your own size, like Corn. No. Millet with the sneak attack. Aw, I'm sure you're okay, Potato. Flower's just back there watching. Kids. What do you want? Potato, this is part where the blanket's not. Why don't you come over here on the blanket if you want to get on my lap? Hmm? Wow, you got in that cow with military precision. Military precision. Man, that would have worked better if I'd said it a little easier. Potato, why? Potato, why? Rye's waking up from his nap now. Oh, that must have been a big chomp. Smack. Oh, brothers. Millet, that's good though. If you're such a chomper, maybe we can start to get you some chomp on some food. Did you ever think of that, Millet? Did you? They are all riled up. I can't believe it. This is a lot of activity. I mean, so far they haven't been able to last 25 minutes and still be active. They're getting to that age now where they've got energy and they can use it. I should wrap this up anyway. I've got other stuff to go take care of. Thank you guys so much for tuning in to watch the kittens a little bit, and I will be sure to let you know on Discord and Twitter at least how everything went for the boys when they come back home. I'm sure they will have been fine. Boy surgery is very easy stuff. As usual, if you want to keep on watching these kittens, you can do that all day long on the Kitten Academy live stream on YouTube. And if you want to see or adopt rumor and myth, well, probably just myth at this point, we'll see. Um, Check out our website, kitten.academy. Like I said, I put up new photos. Some of them are pretty good. I was trying some new stuff as far as lighting goes, and I think it had some really good results. So that's on kitten.academy, as well as the application to adopt Myth. It's also there. And I hope we find someone who's relatively local, and for Myth, somebody that's got at least a quiet place, if not a quiet house. But she's just a super snuggler, so can make somebody really happy. That's it, everybody. Flower may not have any patience or tolerance for the faculty, but she sure puts up with a lot from her kittens, doesn't she? She's been a great mom.